What's going on, my lovelies? And in today's video, we will be looking at some gameplay of the one and only Pirate King Gold Roger. As you all may know, I don't have Roger on my account, so I will be showcasing gameplay of one of my really good friend, Curio. He will be doing the gameplay for you guys today, and I have to say, fuck the EX abuse. I'm just kidding, Curio. He just did this shit for me because I kind of like threatened him to make me a video, or else I was gonna go find him, you know, crawl through his window and force him to do this video or something. I'm just kidding about that too. I'm not violent, I promise. But anyways, enough of the talking, and let's go ahead and take a look at his traits and everything. All right, so let's quickly take a look at his skills. His skill 1, it's a long-range area attack, nullifies stagger for a set period of time, and you get the defense debuff. This skill has, I believe, been significantly nerfed, because I remember when he was first released, this damn skill was so freaking fast. There ain't no way of dodging this skill. It was just too annoyingly fast. His skill 2 reduces damage received from enemies while the skill button is held down, deals a long-range area attack after a certain period of time, or when the skill button is released. Adds the amount of reduced damage received from the enemies while the skill is active to damage dealt to enemies, meaning when he's using this skill or holding down the skill button, any damage you do to him will be given back to you. So the only way to really get him out of this skill is to use a skill with a knockback effect. Alright, his traits. He nullifies stuns, and when he nullifies stuns, he gets a 70% defense boost for 10 seconds. After using skill 2, for a set period of time, he changes down to stagger and nullifies status effects inflicted by the enemy. When attacking an enemy whose parameters are boosted, increase damage dealt by 30%. When dealing damage to an enemy with 70% or more of their max HP, inflict self with nullified stagger for 10 seconds. After receiving damage from an enemy which is more than 20% of your max HP, recover HP by 30% and get a skill 1 cooldown reduction of 15%. When attacking an enemy with skill 1, increases attack by 20% and it stacks up to 100%. When your team has less treasure, get a skill 2 cooldown reduction of 50%. After KOing an enemy, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 30% and get a 15% HP recovery. His boost trait, which I feel like is one of the most annoying traits ever, is when attacking an enemy, 5% chance to inflict stun for 5 seconds. I swear, it ain't no 5% chance, because I can't tell you, I don't know if it's just me, but I can't tell you how many times I've been passive stunned back to back. So when it says 5% chance, I feel like it's like a 50% chance instead. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at his supports and medal sets. Alright, so it looks like he's running a triple Luffy set with the Luffy medal running at 54% HP. The Balance Man medal looks like it's around 46-ish% attack. So it looks like in total 70% HP and 60%-ish attack, I believe. Support percentage is 155% with attacker, paramecia, and new world tags. Oh lord. His teammates have 3 freaking Kaidos. And this can be good or bad, honestly. $195k party power versus 191k party power. Enemy has an Oni Luffy, Roger, Sparrow, and an Odin as a runner. His team unfortunately doesn't have a runner to start off with. So that might be bad for the Kaido if he doesn't freaking get the mid flag in time. Because we all know when Kaido don't have flags, he's basically screwed. I feel like honestly Kaido is an EX, but he's a sucky EX, honestly. They really fucked him up. Okay, so he's heading straight for mid over there. Odin, of course, is gonna take the flag since he's a freaking runner and all. But he managed to hit that Odin and do some damage to him. And there's a whole bunch of shit going on at mid. Okay, so he's actually distracting that Roger so that his Snake Man or his EX Luffy can cap that flag, which is a good idea. But somebody is grabbing their D flag, the Parasparrow. And if you can see Parasparrow, if you stun him, you also get candy too. So you look on the minimap, since everybody apparently is distracted at their D flag, the enemy is trying their best to cap mid flag, but fortunately they were able to stop the cap in time, which is a good thing. Kaido is now at mid flag, so it's not fully filled up, so I don't think he's going to get much of a defense buff in his treasure area. And he killed that fucking only Luffy because I really don't know what he's doing. Marco, trying to be a rat, and when he caps, you can't really do shit about it for the most part, but he was actually able to get the Marco off because I believe his HP was already pretty freaking low. Now his teammates, they're all over the place, it looks like. And for some reason, the freaking Kaido isn't on mid flag, so he got knocked back. I really don't understand how. Odin is capping mid flag because, like I said, Kaido was in the flag, but for some reason he was standing in the treasure area but still knocked the Odin back. Enemy team has a whole shit ton of freaking runners, so it's kind of bad on them. They have to really try their best to freaking defend. Okay, so two of his teammates were freaking gathered over there at B flag for some freaking reason instead of standing at mid. Fortunately for them, nobody was at mid or anything. That skill 2 was able to kill off that Oni Luffy, but unfortunately because of team boost, he got sneaked attack and killed by the damn Roger, and they capped back mid flag. So I'm not really sure what's gonna happen, but it looks like his teammates are really trying their best to freaking get mid flag back. Parasparrow candying every freaking body, but he was able to knock back the enemies so that his bullet can cap. So with charge skills that knock back, I can't tell you how many times I see EX Luffy do this. Towards the last few seconds, they would just literally hold on to the skill instead of let it go like Kiryu did. Let it go early, please. Because if you keep holding that shit down, you're wasting time and you're not giving your teammates a chance to cap again. GG. Alright, so this team he has is literally almost a EX full freaking team versus what the enemy has, which isn't that many EXs at all. I don't understand Bandai's matchmaking. 200k party power with 2 runners Yamato to start off versus 188k. That seems unfortunate for the enemy team, but anything goes, honestly. Alright, so since his team doesn't really have a defender, he really has to watch out for the backcappers, especially in this map where it's so big and enemies can just run right back around as soon as they spawn. I guess one of his Yamato is heading for the freaking spawn flag. He was able to manage to stop the Akainu, but unfortunately nobody was at mid, so that Boa was able to freaking cap mid. So since nobody is at B flag, Boa is heading over there to their B flag. But luckily for him, he predicted that Boa's entrance skill, and he did not get entrance since he used the skill 2, which nullifies status effect when he's actually holding down the skill button, which is good for him. Thank you, Odin, for not freaking eating the meat, because I have so many teammates just spawn with full HP and they always take the freaking meat when I'm at like low ass health. So Yamato is able to cap the enemy's spawn flag, which is a good thing. It's distracting them. but he's fighting against Akainu and Yamato, and he can't really do shit to Yamato because he doesn't have a knockback skill. So I don't know if it's like some sort of like glitch or whatever, but the Yamato countered and he did hit the Yamato, but it didn't freaking do shit. So he was able to kill the Yamato, but the enemy has a team boost and a lot of runners, so they're all running around. It seems like he's the only one on his team that is actually trying to freaking do something. Good thing for them that Roger killed that one Rayleigh, but look at it. Look at this. Runners every freaking where. And with no defenders, you're really fucked. Alright, so he got sneak attack entrance by the freaking Boa. But his Yamato actually got the enemy's B flag. And then with Boa at such low ass health, she probably couldn't have done shit anyways. And they ended up capping mid. Of course, enemy would probably get their B flag back, but it doesn't really matter. There's only 30 seconds left in the game, so he is trying his best to guard B flag. Somebody is running over there to their freaking B flag, but fortunately his Akainu teammate was able to get onto the flag in time, so Yamato looks like she won't be able to cap the flag. Yeah, she's not gonna be able to cap it, I don't think. Nice. Teammates did all the work and he just stole the kills and killed the poor Rayleigh before the timer ends. Sucks for you. GG. And lucky for him, he actually has runners that actually play their freaking roles. GG again. Oh wow, look at that super balanced freaking lobby. I have never seen such less EXs in my freaking whole One Piece Bounty Rush freaking career. I'm just kidding. That lobby ain't balanced at all. So 198k party power with no runners to start the game off versus a 189k party power versus 2 runners. So this map, I feel like it's really shitty for Kaido because you can't even be at mid flag and use your skill because the freaking shit on top is apparently blocking and he can't use his freaking skills. Anyways, one of his teammates is heading over there to the enemy spawn. Somebody on the enemy's team is doing the same. So it looks like they're meeting halfway and getting into a fight. But since nobody is really going for their B, Yamato has to run back to cap their B. So fortunately for him, it seems like the players in this lobby is a little bit derpy or something because there's literally 4 people down there at his spawn flag and nobody is up here, and he got so since that B flag isn't like fully charged, the Kaido ended up getting passive stunned. If it was fully charged, he won't get passive stunned. Now he's over there trying to troll that freaking Kaido, and since he doesn't really have his full defense buff or anything, he might not, you know, unfortunately not be able to really stand a 1v1 against freaking Roger, even though Roger does heal him up. They use their skill at the same time and both kind of like clash into each other. So honestly, I really don't know why he's trolling that Kaido like that, but he does have the team boost, so I believe he would be able to kill that freaking Kaido. I don't know. Yamato is over there using her charge skill but freaking missed. As you can see, teammates are all over the place, but with team boost, he did kill that Kaido and sneak attack the poor Yamato. And now he's trying to cap their B flag, and I believe it looks like probably their spawn got capped. So that's why they're down 1 flag right now. The EX Luffy has a team boost, so he was able to stop him from capping their B. And look at that. Both Luffy's pumping skill 2 right into Roger, but can't do anything because that skill 2 will give that damage back to the Luffy. And he's back at it again, trying to cap their B flag because why the fuck not, right? But honestly though, one thing I hate about the Thriller Bark map is that you legit have to be at C flag to be able to see like all the flags. So you can't really do shit. So the enemy wasn't paying attention or anything, and his EX Luffy was able to sucker punch that freaking Dolphy out of the cap. Anyways, Odin is capping, but of course, he's not gonna let him do that and KO'd him. Poor guy, Kaido really can't do shit because as I mentioned before, Kaido with no flags is absolutely useless. Sorry, Kaido. What the hell? I don't know how the freak he ended up over there. But he's really trying his best. I'm sorry, Kaido. But got killed. Yet again, I'm sorry. Oh shit, it's Soul's boyfriend. I didn't know you had a boyfriend, Soul. Damn, he got the freaking MVP too. Oh, not by much.